So children, we'll start with present continuous tense. We use present continuous tense for actions that are unfinished or going on at the time of speaking. Right now what we people are doing? We are learning grammar. Okay. Now look at the other example which is given. I am playing at the moment. Saira is walking her dog now. Mehar and Simran are shopping for new clothes now. And we often use words such as now, at the moment, these days, today, always, tomorrow, later, tonight, this evening, for a while. So these are the words we normally use when we frame present continuous tense. Okay, now we are going to see how we are going to form verbs in the present continuous tense. It's very, very simple. All you have to do is you have to take the help of helping verb. Okay, is, am, are. Followed by you have to add ing to the base or root form of the verb. Okay. Now when you will use is and when you will use am and when you will use are. When you talk about single noun or single pronoun, you will use is. Am, whenever I comes, you will use am. And similarly, whenever you comes, you will use are. Apart from that, plural noun or plural pronoun comes, we will use are. Okay. So look at here. Mehak is studying now. Now Mehak is a singular noun. We are talking about one single boy. So we have used is. Okay. Helping verb is. Followed by the main verb study. What we have did? We have added ing. Okay, Mehak is studying now. Yes. Now look at here. Wasim and Ali. We are talking about two person. That is plural noun. So we have used the helping verb are followed by the main verb fly. Okay. We have added ing to the main verb fly. So are flying. Wasim and Ali are flying kites now. Children, now let us see some rules. Okay. How we want to add ing to the root or base form of the verb. Okay, for most of the verbs, we don't make any change. We will just add only ing, like break, breaking, sing, singing, bring, bringing, want, wanting, call, calling, wear, wearing and all. But there are some verbs where we have to make certain changes and then only we can add ing. Like that, for the first rule, if any verb ends with e, we have to drop e and then we have to add ing. Okay, now the next one, if any verb ends with ie, you have to drop ie and you have to add y and then you have to add ing. Yes. Now look at the fourth rule. If any verb comes in the form of consonant, vowel, consonant, then you have to double the last letter and you have to add ing. Okay. Now look at here. Swim. Swim is a 4-letter word. Okay. Look at the 3 letters in the last. W is consonant, I is vowel, M is consonant. So you have to double the yum and we have to add ing. Now look at here. Dig. D is consonant, I is vowel, G is consonant. You have to double the G. One more G you have to write and then you have to add ing. Okay. Hope you are clear with it. Now let us move on to the exercise. Exercise A. Fill in the blanks with present continuous tense form of the verbs in brackets. Okay, so they have given the base form of the verb in the bracket as clue. We have to take that and we have to complete the given sentence in the present continuous tense. Okay, now Surbi dash dance well. They ask us to complete the sentence in present continuous tense. So Surbi is, we have to write the helping verb first. Okay, in order to frame the sentence in present continuous, first we have to write helping verb is. Why we are writing is? Because the subject is singular noun. Is dancing. We have to write the base form of the verb dance, but dance ends with e. So if you want to add ing, what is the rule? If any verb ends with e, we have to drop the e and we have to add ing. Surbi is dancing well. That's all. In case if they ask you to write the same thing in the simple present tense, what you will do? Surbi is singular, right? So the verb should be in plural. What you will do? You have to add only s. Surbi dances well. Got it? This is what the difference between simple present tense and present continuous. Got it? Look at the next one. They dash go to the market. They is plural pronoun. So what helping verb you should write? Are. And then you have to write go as it is, and you have to add ing. Similarly, you have to do the rest on your own. Now look at the exercise B, children. Exercise B, they have asked us to complete the fill-ups using the present continuous tense. Okay. Yes, and they have given the base verb in the bracket. So we have to take the help of that verb which is given in the bracket, and we have to complete the fill-ups, okay, in the present continuous tense. Now look at the first one which is already done. We dash. Build is the base verb which is given in the bracket. We is a plural. Okay. So we have to write helping verb are, and then we have to write build as it is, and we have to add ing. So we are building our house near a lake, and Mr. Suit, we are talking about one single person, so we have to add the helping verb is, and we have to write construct as it is, and then we have to add ing. So children, in page number 40, what is the difference between simple present tense and present continuous tense? Simple present tense tells us about actions that happen in the present moment, okay, or which are done regularly. Whereas present continuous tense tells us about actions that are happening at the time of speaking. Okay. Now they have given two examples. I go to school is simple present tense. I am going to school now is present continuous tense. Okay. So present tense, simple present tense always tells us about the actions that happen in the present moment or which is done regularly. Whereas present continuous tense tells us the actions that are happening at the time of speaking. Okay, see, what is at the time of speaking? I am going to school now. Right now, he or she is going to school. Okay, now that is what they have given here. The first sentence is a general statement and tells us that the speaker is school-going child. This sentence is said to be in the simple present tense. Now, what happens in the second sentence? Second sentence tells us that the speaker is going to school at the time of speaking, and therefore the action is still in progress, which means still the action is in progress. Okay, still it is happening. Okay, this sentence is said to be present continuous tense. Hope you are clear. So children, here we are having the exercises with both present tense and present continuous. Okay, all we have to do is we have to read the sentence and we have to underline the correct form of the verb in order to complete each sentence. Okay, now look at the first one. Mother often helps is helping. Okay, they have given in the bracket helps is helping. My grandmother because she is very old. Okay, mother often. Okay, mother often. Often means frequently. Yes, mother often helps. Okay, so mother often helps my grandmother because she is very old. Now look at the second one. The doctor dash examines is examining a patient now. Okay, right now, it is happening right now. Okay, so what you will write? Very good, is examining. The doctor is examining a patient now. Similarly, you have to do the rest. Now look at the exercise D. You have to rewrite the sentence by changing the simple present tense. Already they have given the simple present tense. All we have to do is we have to rewrite it in present continuous. Okay, now look at the first one. The bright lights glitter on the trees. The bright lights, since lights we are talking about many, so we have to use the helping verb are. Glittering on the trees. We have to write glitter and we have to add ing. Okay. Next, the moon shines brightly. The moon, we are talking about one. The moon is, we have to write the helping verb is, shining brightly. Okay. Yes, the moon is shining brightly. So similarly, you have to do the rest on your own. Yes.